Distinguished guests, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, greetings. Today marks United Nations Day, a day that commemorates the entry into force of the UN Charter on October 24, 1945. In the aftermath of two devastating world wars, the birth of the United Nations represented the shared hope of all for lasting peace and collective security. This year marks the 80th anniversary of the founding of the United Nations. As we commemorate and celebrate this milestone, we hope that the UN 80 initiative will optimize the architecture of the UN system, overcome challenges, achieve successful reforms, and, through more flexible and efficient operations, continue to maintain international order, promote economic, social, cultural, and humanitarian cooperation, advance human rights and dignity, and drive sustainable development. To achieve these goals, the most crucial element is a united conscience. When people act according to their conscience and work together in unity, the power of a united conscience can embody the spirit of the United Nations and lead to a world of equality, peace, harmony, and happiness, which is also the very mission upon which the United Nations was founded. Today, the challenges we face are more diverse and complex than ever before. Wars and conflicts persist, while extreme weather events bring frequent disasters. Global economic inequality is widening, and countless people are displaced by both natural and human-made calamities. False information and hate speech are deepening social divisions. The future of youth and vulnerable communities has become uncertain, and people's conscience is clouded by confusion. As a result, the situation continues to deteriorate. These global challenges not only transcend national borders but also profoundly affect the shared destiny of humankind. More than ever, we need unity, understanding, inclusiveness, and cooperation. This underscores the vital role of conscience and the urgent need for the power of a united conscience to transform the deeply unsettled state of our world. Therefore, I sincerely advocate the Declaration of Transparency and Integrity. It calls for restoring cooperation among individuals and between nations on a foundation of trust, with transparency and integrity at the heart of governance and collaboration, to promote global trust and peace. To realize this vision for our world, justice in institutional reform and resource allocation is essential, but even more fundamental is the awakening of the human heart. Only when people truly recognize and embrace that all humanity shares a common destiny can our actions reflect true solidarity, mutual benefit, and care for the environment. Conscience is the purest force within humanity. It is our moral compass, guiding us to distinguish right from wrong, truth from falsehood, and good from evil. When the world falls into disorder, conscience leads us back onto the right path. When national leaders govern with conscience, they safeguard human rights, promote justice, and make decisions that put people and the environment first. When citizens act with conscience, society is built on trust, fairness, and tolerance, and people come together to protect justice and cultivate harmony. Conscience transcends religion, ethnicity, and politics. It is a vital force for promoting peace and resolving conflict. In today's turbulent world, it is more important than ever to make conscience the core of policy, the foundation of education, and the guide for action. Since its establishment in 2000, the Federation of World Peace and Love, FOWPAL, has been devoted to promoting the values of conscience, love, and peace through culture, education, and civil diplomacy. As of August 2025, FOWPAL has visited 120 countries, advancing the movement of an era of conscience and organizing ceremonies of ringing the bell of world peace and love. FOWPAL has also initiated and promoted the UN-declared International Day of Conscience and International Day of Hope, as well as the endorsement of declarations such as the Declaration of Transparency and Integrity. It has also organized numerous international forums and youth dialogues. Through these endeavors, FOWPAL embodies the very spirit of United Nations Day, transcending borders, embracing diversity, and promoting global inclusion and cooperation. Its ongoing efforts demonstrate that when guided by conscience, each individual can harness the power of love, unite the collective conscience of humanity, and become a driving force for positive change, together building a peaceful world where transparency and integrity prevail. On this United Nations Day, let us once again unite the kind and positive hearts of people around the world. Let us begin with ourselves, in our daily lives, guided by conscience, as we work together to protect our shared home, the Earth. A peaceful future depends on each of us making courageous choices for goodness and taking positive action to uphold truth. Let us join hands and move forward together to realize the vision of the United Nations, creating for present and future generations a bright world filled with love, respect, inclusion, peace, and sustainability. I sincerely wish for mutual benefit and love, and peace and shared prosperity for all. The awakening of conscience in every person and the fulfillment of our noble aspirations. Multilateral cooperation and collective progress, and a united conscience to realize global sustainability. Thank you all.